I'm leaving now to get my taxes, but I know some of you might have been wondering what my t-shirt says. Does it look backwards to you? I'm not sure if it's going to look backwards to you. It says Second Amendment. Hopefully you know what that is if you live in the United States. Very important. So since I have a minute, I'll tell you about me getting my concealed carry license. My husband and I went a couple of years ago already, and the concealed carry license class, which was fun and to do. And when we had our 10 acres up in Ohio, we had plenty of practice up there. And remember, I grew up with my dad, who was in the World War II, police officer, who was in Korea, so we learned to respect the gun at an early age. So it wasn't like something that we would play with. I know people are worried about kids playing with guns. You have to be responsible if you're going to have a gun. You can't just leave it. When I hear about 2-year-olds shooting themselves, there's a problem there. Put it away where it's safe. So anyways, got the concealed carry class finished. Sorry, I'm looking around because I see these kids skateboarding across the highway. I'm afraid he's going to get hit. So they wanted my fingerprints, and well, I waited for weeks for the FBI background check to come back, and they said they couldn't get prints off of me. It was electronic prints. It wasn't one of those, the ink. It was an electronic thing. So they couldn't get my prints. So I had to do it again. They sent it back again, and they still couldn't get my prints. So I have like no fingerprints. So it's kind of weird. But finally they gave me my concealed carry, thank God. I used to clean a lot when I was a kid. We had rental properties, and as I mentioned, there was 8 kids in our family, so we used Clorox all the time. So I'm wondering if I kind of burnt the tips of my fingers. I don't know. I know I'm from a different generation than from some of you, and when I hear stories about kids getting kicked out of school because they were pointing their finger and they get kicked out because that's not allowed, or they're cutting their Pop-Tart into the shape of a gun and they're getting kicked out, I think that's gone overboard. I'm sorry for all the people who have lost people in schools, but I just don't agree with the gun-free zone. I think it's ridiculous. I'm sorry, I'm going to lose viewers on this, but I just got to say it. Do you think for 1 second that the bad guy is going to walk up to the school, see the sign, says gun-free zone, no guns allowed, or whatever it says? Do you think they're going to walk back out? They're thinking, nobody's got a gun here and I can do what I want. I think every teacher who wants to be armed should be armed. They should be trained to use the weapon. If they don't want to, then fine, but there should be security then with guns in the schools and other public places where where people can protect themselves. A bad guy goes into a gun store, he's going to have 26 holes in him. So it's one of those things I don't even like talking about. It's a little political and it just gets people riled up. I don't like getting people riled up, so I won't be talking much about this. I just wanted to tell you my story about my fingerprints because I thought that was kind of weird. Did anybody else have a situation like that with the fingerprints not coming back, saying you didn't have any? I must have some. I see them. I don't want to go into it too much because I'm about living free, and whatever makes you feel free and happy for you and your family, that's what you should do. You shouldn't do what other people are doing or saying. It's what makes you feel okay with yourself. There's my stir fry. Well, Willow's stir fry. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? she's just a champion. So there's my dinner. I'm so excited to have a chef in the house now. And look at this, challah bread. It's an egg bread. My Willow has become a chef. I don't need to go out to eat anymore. Eat at home.